tonight's game between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Illinois Fighting Illini. And, of course, we look here at our Star Watch. And there are the starting lineups for each team.
As long as these 2 point guards are on the court, the ball is going to be in good hands, Brad.
Toss it up.
And the first half is underway, baby.
The shooting guard with the ball. The Fighting Illini are currently ranked number 25 in the nation, Dick.
Some people don't like rankings because they really don't like the challenge. But I'll tell you what, it excites the boosters.
Haynes handles the pass.
Got to think right now. Got to focus defensively.
Now they work it around the perimeter.
Block shot usually creates momentum and opportunities.
Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
Hey, I'll tell you, juniors and seniors are valuable pieces in any college basketball puzzle. Having experienced kids like this on the court and on the bench can take a lot of pressure off the coaching staff.
He gets it to go. They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Nice rejection. Dumps it in. For 2. Off the glass and no good. Winters receives the pass. They go into the low block. Goes up for 2. Gets it to fall. He can light things up in a hurry. He's got that scorer's mentality.
I tell you, Brad, few scores are
blocked. Loose ball and batted in. Jumper won't go.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Gave it up. Well, thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. The shooting guard handles the feed. Here's a double team. Looking to move it around the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock. Newton picks up the foul. First personal foul. Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
Bad decision there by the senior.
Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us, Aaron.
Well, it's quite obvious that the coaching staff wants their team to slow down the tempo. I can hear him on the sideline talking to his bench players about being patient and running sets. He wants the defense to break down first before settling for a
rejected. Inside. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
the left side. On the dribble, gives it up. He tries the jumper. They get it to go. He only needs about an inch to get his shot off.
I tell you what, Brad, if he can catch it in rhythm and get a clean look, you can bank on mesh ripping.
Garrison looks to record his first minutes.
He provides nice push offensively and defensively for this puck.
Working around the perimeter. Tries for two. 10 to shoot. How about that play? They went through the high post again.
Well, they're doing a great job running their offense, working it through the high post. That's what they need to do.
Down to the low block. He attempts the jump shot. Can't connect. Let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
Well, guys, it's obvious the coaching staff wants the team to slow it down. The tempo is definitely not where they want it. The players have been instructed to run the shot clock offensively and force the opposition to play defense for extended periods of time.
Thanks, EA. Erin Andrews providing that extra bit of insight for us. Trying to pack it inside. Takes his jumper. He's not getting himself in position for the good shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much. One-on-one.
They're working around the perimeter. In the lane. The missed shot. All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Erin Andrews.
Well, it's quite obvious that the coaching staff wants their team to slow down the tempo. I can hear him on the sideline talking to his bench players about being patient and running sets. He wants the defense to break down first before settling for a shot. Unless, of course, it's a layup. Guys?
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, and our sideline report, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job, EA. Looking for a good shot. For two, gets the J to fall. Well, let's take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game, Richard.
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important.
Fed the low block. About 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Off the mark. Bring it up. The shooting guard with the ball. Works the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Here comes the ball screen. Trying to feed the low block. With the fadeaway jumper. Look at that follow through. Off the mark. On the outside. With a great block. On the left side.
Look at that spacing.
There's a double team waiting there. Good job defensively.
Look at the offensive charge.
So that one's going the other way. Easy looks are getting tough to come by out there right now, Dick.
The team has been erasing everything. What a demonstration. I mean, almost every shot is being challenged and or blocked. They're definitely sending a message here, Brad.
Gave it up. With the jumper. Nails a sweet jumper. Working it around the perimeter.
There's the trap. ball movement, get that good spacing.
10 seconds. They work the perimeter. Can he beat the buzzer? He makes the shot. Game to game, Dick, what might we expect from a half-court oriented team?
When they do those types of things, Brad, they get into a rhythm. Everyone knows that rhythm is crucial for offensive success in basketball or for any sport for that matter. That's definitely a correlation.
Ball's going to stay down here. So the pass will come in from the baseline. The Fighting Illini move into their zone motion offense.
Well, the key to zone motion offense is you got to get good ball movement. If you get good ball movement to get the zone to really slide and use the skip pass to make it tough for that zone to adjust.
Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Steps to the line for an easy one. First one is good.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Traps in place, Dick. Rucker handles the feed. They've got him trapped. The point guard takes the pass. On the dribble, gives it up. He goes up with it. Knocked it down. And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
Well, you know, the key, as you said, Brad, is motion. You have to have good movement on the perimeter to set up the guy on the inside, and everything's keyed about the entry to the post player. When he gets the ball, you can run backdoor cuts, you can run screens, you can run back screens, you can do a lot of things on the perimeter, get open layups off the key, getting the ball to the big guy on the interior.
Did the guy in the stands call for it? Number 44 coming in for the first time tonight.
He will give his defense a different kind of threat at this position. Smart move.
Out on the left wing. He rejects it. Now with about 10 seconds to shoot. Gave it up. He pulls up with a jumper. Busts the J. Great job of occupying the high post, which ultimately leads to a scoring opportunity.
They got into one of the most valuable parts of the court, Mr. Nessler. The high post is a goal line if you can make the right decisions with the ball.
Gets it to go.
They've got a shooter spotting up on the three-point line.
They'll work it around the arc. He shoots the jumper. Nails the jumper. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
A little half-court action, a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
He puts up the J.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Looking for a good shot. If everyone else is covered, give it to the guy in the stands. The Fighting Illini set up into their zone motion offense.
Hey, one thing that works well against zones is overloading the side. Overload a side and force the defense to shift out of their desired position.
And a momentary look from three-point land. Goes and has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
So Dick's so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
For the bucket. Goes in. The shooting guard with the ball. Arm and foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
With the free one. Makes his first. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch. Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, NBN.
Moving it around the perimeter. He tries the jumper. Scorches the net with a J.
Up and inside.
He attempts the jump shot and come up short. Winters handles the feed. On the outside. Makes the block. Hard foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
This is the team's first trip to the free throw line. Routine. And he doesn't miss that opportunity either. Out on the right wing. Good job defensively. They just won't get many openings.
Pressure in the basketball.
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Well, he's just a freshman, but hey, we all got to start somewhere.
Well, Brad, it's a lot different from his high school days. This is a big business now. It's about maturing and ensuring that he gets better every day and develops into a great all-around student athlete.
Two at the charity stripe. The Fighting Illini are cranking things up at the defensive end, and they're going to extend that pressure.
An aggressive move on their part, Brad. They'll be looking to force some turnovers.
The Fighting Illini seem like they want to play this game at the next level on defense, Dick.
Hey, look out for the full court pressure, Brad. It'll be interesting to see how the pressure will be handled.
Down inside. Jumper knocks it down. Tries for two. Too strong. Williams handles the pass. Swatted away. Jefferson saves it. They look to get it to the inside. About 6 minutes remaining. They won't let that go. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket. If you want to know how aggressive a team is, you check to see how many times they go to the free throw line. That's a great indicator. Free throws count. Let's go back on our campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
And the intensity is definitely starting to grow with this crowd right now, Dick.
Hey, this is definitely one of the toughest places to play and get a win. The team, the crowd, the noise, this place has all the ingredients to make the visiting team's day a long one.
On the dribble, gives it up. Makes his first appearance.
I tell you, this youngster can provide a spark on either side of the floor, Brad.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Too physical. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Another great sophomore right here, Dick.
It's important to have kids like this on your team. They've had a year of experience, but they are still hungry to prove themselves to their teammates and coaches.
Both free throws go. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. The Fighting Illini are now in the bonus. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nestler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
The Fighting Illini are a pretty good free throw shooting team, Dick.
Well, you know, when a team shoots a high percentage from the foul line, it means that they realize the importance of free throws.
They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
The Fighting Illini are cranking things up in the defensive end, and they're going to extend that pressure.
An aggressive move on their part, Brad. They'll be looking to force some turnovers.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. The freshman has a brain cramp there and commits a turnover. Now trying to feed the low block. Goes up. And nice-looking jumper in the lane. Takes it strong to the hoop.
He knows how to use his strength, Brad. That's such an important skill. You've got to know how to use it without being called for the foul. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. For two, there was no doubt about that one. We're at the 4-minute mark. We're working around the perimeter. He was looking for the call, and he got it on himself. Offensive foul.
Definitely an offensive foul, no doubt about it. He beats him to the spot.
Terrell finds himself back out on the court.
This team plays a lot differently when he's in the game, Brad.
Is that good or bad, Dick?
I think they play a lot more under control.
They're working around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Bates comes up with it. The Buffaloes are in the bonus. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
He goes to the line. First shot, good. They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, bro.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. On the outside. They go with the entry pass. On the post. Turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice, smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebounding ability.
About 2 minutes remaining. On the left side. Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Well, guys, it's obvious the coaching staff wants the team to slow it down. The tempo is definitely not where they want it. The players have been instructed to run the shot clock offensively and force the opposition to play defense for extended periods of time.
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent. I'll let you know that with an additional insight there.
Look at that spacing.
I think they're trying to make a statement. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
He goes to the line for the first time. Well, the arc looked good. Free throw's good. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
The Fighting Illini seem like they want to play this game at the next level on defense, Dick.
Hey, look out for the full court pressure, Brad. It'll be interesting to see how the pressure will be handled.
Kicks it out. Ten to shoot now. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot.
On the left side. About a minute remaining. Working it around the perimeter. Circle, perfectly executed. There's a bad pass right to the defender. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Tries for two. Oh, yes. Shot clock is dead. On the dribble, gives it up.
That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man.
Now in transition. For two. Off the glass and no good. On the left side. He had to hurry that one. In and out. At halftime, the Fighting Illini are ahead by 5. Colorado just couldn't seem to stop turning the ball over in that first half, Dick.
Hey, if you ask me, these guys haven't clued on the magnitude of this game yet. They need to take care of the ball from here on in, or they have no shot, and they'll be running lots of laps tomorrow in practice.
back into the ballgame.
Yeah, I knew they couldn't leave him out for too long.
Going with a man-to-man full-court press now, Dick.
It looks as though they have a shooter spotting up. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Count that as a personal foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Terrell goes to the line for the first time. Sinks it. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, NBN.
They've got him right where they want him, Richard. Jefferson receives the ball. Trying to feed inside. Change of possession. Ball coming in from the sideline. Gave it up. He goes up with it. Nope. Well, let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
Forcing turnovers was one of the points of emphasis that Dick brought up earlier. They've been doing a pretty good job of this, and the coaching staff would like for it to continue. If they can keep it up, they can give themselves a great chance of winning this game. They're definitely playing with a bit of confidence. Brad?
Thanks, Erin. Westgate receives the ball. They work the perimeter. The fadeaway jumper. Look at that follow through. Can't connect. Picks off the lazy pass.
I love it when teams help one another. It's not a one-man game defensively. You got to help your teammate out. You got to rotate over.
Dick, when I see those types of things, I just get chills.
It's electrifying in here.
He gets that ball in the low block and immediately goes with a shot. They work it around the arc. He fouled him. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots. You know, seniors are important because they bring so much to the team. Leadership, motivation, and a sense of accountability. It's their last year, so you know they want to make it a memorable one.
He doesn't miss that opportunity either. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Off the mark. Looking for a good shot. With the block.
He anticipated the pass well.
On the left side. On the dribble, gives it up. They move it into the front court. In the paint. Goes up for two. It's good.
Defense breaks down again. Nobody rotates over from the help side. Unusual mistake there by the senior.
And a momentary look from three-point land. Turnaround jumper. Missed it. Oh, no, I'm sure they wanted to do more than that there.
That was horrible, Brad. They missed out on some points there.
Entry pass in the paint for the bucket. Off the mark with that shot. for two. Great shot. On the left side. Moving it around the perimeter. For two. Goes. That was a nice play, Dick.
Certain offenses require that the ball goes through the high post. This will usually open up things on the wings and a low block, Brad. They did a great job of using the high post on that play.
On the wing. Goes up for two. He comes up empty.
Up and inside.
He draws a foul. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
That's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Mates steps to the line for the first time. He hits the first. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
Two at the charity stripe. A great trap initiated by the defense. Got it in the low block. Kicks it out. Too much. That's a foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Chance for an easy one. Gets the first. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
It's that one. They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. On the left side. For the bucket. Makes the shot. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. On the outside. A whistle and a foul. Coach not happy on the sideline. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Dick, we all know how important it is to get to the free throw line.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I think it's such an unbelievable plus. It means you're playing aggressive basketball, you're playing attacking basketball, and you're creating all kinds of foul problems for the opponent. Takes those free throws can. Let's go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
They've got him trapped. That trap could spell some trouble. On the right side. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. They've got a three-point shooter spotting up. For two. Drains the shot. That one went through the high post, Dick.
Well, they manufactured that basket through the high post. I guarantee you that they work on it every day in practice.
go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
The Fighting Illini sideline was pretty disappointed during that last timeout. The coaching staff was demanding their team to step up their intensity. They want a commitment to playing tough defense in hopes it will lead to higher percentage shots at the other end of the floor.
It takes a certain kind of person to be a college coach, wouldn't you say, Dick?
That's for sure. If you want to be the man on the sideline, you have to be ready to accept the world of responsibility. Something is on the line every game, and you have to get everyone on your team on the same page and play it with passion.
Goes up for two. Makes it. Now they're working around the perimeter. Knocked out of there. Blocked. And the ball out of bounds, but we'll be staying right here. The Fighting Illini have been making it happen with a number of different players, Dick.
You can't have any weak links out there at this level. The coaches and players are just too good, and they'll be exposed. So far, it's been a demonstration of teamwork here today.
For the bucket. Can't get it to go. Sinks the shot. The Fighting Illini here running their zone offense.
Well, the key to zone motion offense is you got to get good ball movement. If you get good ball movement to get the zone to really slide and use the skip pass to make it tough for that zone to adjust.
Tries for two. Knocks it down. That's taking it strong to the hoop, right, Dick?
He has all kinds of moves, and we saw just about all of them on that drive. A good-looking 2 points.
Takes the swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Visit the charity stripe. Makes the shot. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Both free throws go. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Off the mark. We're going to move it around the perimeter. For two. He gets the bucket to fall.
Try to go inside.
Goes up for two.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
That was nice. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Inside. To go, and the foul is called.
Hey, he saw that he was going to get fouled, but he stuck to the path in spite of it.
He is going to the line. He buries it. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
They've got him right where they want him, Richard. There's a whistle and a foul. Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
At the foul line.
just have to make good use of it.
They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
They've got him trapped. That trap could spell some trouble. Williams receives the ball, dumps it in. We approach 10. There's the block.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Goes up with it. Gets the J to fall. They're working around the perimeter.
Great pressure, great double team. Really explosive.
Once again, let's take a look at our star watch. Here we go. Number 1 handles the pass with the J.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Working around the perimeter. Play results in a backcourt violation.
You have to take care of the rock, baby.
They go into the low block with the jumper. Jumper won't go. He grabs the board. Inside. That's one of the best parts of college basketball, the student section. They're fired up and they're ready to try to help their team.
They want to win just as bad as anyone else in the building.
Looking for a good shot. Now with 10 to shoot. He attempts the trifecta. Nails the jumper. Look at him move the ball a bit.
I tell you, they're really playing some great basketball. Just a quality possession right there. They're moving the basketball, reversing the ball. That's really great to watch.
For the bucket, it sticks. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Tries for 2. Got it. Gave it up. For 2. Scorches the net. Trying to pack it inside. Goes up for 2. And it's knocked away. Great block. Loose ball saved. On the outside. And it's heading out of bounds. No, great save.
frustration right there.
Assembly Hall is about to explode. It is mayhem in here.
Look at that spacing.
He puts up the J. The missed shot. The shooting guard gets the ball. Tries for two. He comes up empty. We're at the 6-minute mark. Intercepted. The partner of this one could go right down to the wire.
You've got to love these close ones, Brad. Every error is magnified and could be the difference between a win or a loss.
Dumps it in. For the deuce. The layup is good. Did a great job of getting to the hoop on that one, Richard.
Doing a wonderful job putting the ball on the floor and getting into the painted area.
Nate receives the ball. Working it around the perimeter. Tries for two. Two with a lay-in. We're at the 5-minute mark.
Gotta get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
For two. He gets that one to fall. They work the perimeter. For two. Rims out. Payne receives the ball. They're working around the arc. Tickles the twine. Trying to feed the low block. And the fans here are loving the action.
I'll tell you, Brad, those schools with the best home records probably have incredible school pride. They don't call it the six-man for no reason.
Little two-man action. Goes up for two. No good from the field. The dribble gives it up. I think that one deserves another look.
Hey, look at him hammer this one down. Send a message, young man. Send a message.
Now let's see what they do with the inbounds play on the baseline. Looking for a good shot. He pulls up with a jumper and come up short. And a momentary look from three-point land. We're at the 3-minute mark. He shoots the jumper. Busts the J. Down inside. Jumper! He knocks down the jumper. Moving it around the perimeter. For the bucket. Rims out. J. About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. On the outside. And the ball is saved. Great job. Out of bounds, and we're not going anywhere. Offensively, they get into their zone motion. Tries for two. Was that beautiful or what? The lead is 5. What happens now, Dick?
Well, this is where momentum can swing in your favor or go against you, enough to blow your game.
Dumps it in. Now the turnaround jumper. Running that Princeton offense here.
Hey, it's a great system of 4 or 5 guys who are on the same page. It really forces you to work on defense. 50% of the time, it leaves the defense looking silly. I knew this was going to be a dandy, baby.
The lead is down to 3. They look to get it to the inside. And we got a whistle and a foul. To the free throw line. Makes his first. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight.
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
Makes them both. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Off the backboard. Gave it up. For the bucket. Comes up empty. We've got a pause in the action. More NCAA basketball coverage coming up right after this. We got a timeout on the floor, and with that, let's go courtside to Aaron Andrews.
As you guys know, free throw shooting becomes very important down the stretch. The coaching staff is aware of this, and we'll be talking about this in the timeout. It'll be up to the players to knock them down.
Well, Dick, execution coming out of a timeout is really important, wouldn't you say?
Definitely, Brad. The play you call or defense you decide to run coming out of a timeout could make or break you. Good coaches will always ensure that their teams are clear on the expectations coming out of a timeout.
Change might be in order, don't you think, Dick?
I wouldn't be surprised if they changed things up a little bit, Brad.
Offensively, they get into their zone motion. On the right side. Now they're working around the perimeter. Let's watch the move as he works his man and not a fadeaway jumper.
Better foul quick.
Well, it's time to start fouling. They got to stop the clock, Dick.
Trying to execute the inbounds.
And they continue to foul to stop the clock. They'll throw it in from the side. And the clock stopped with a foul. With the freebie. It's good. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
Gets the second.
They can make it very interesting with a score here.
Well, let's see who will benefit the most out of that timeout, Dick. Offensively, they get into their zone motion. Top of the key. Goes up for two with a layup. A great drive to the hoop right there, Dick.
I tell you, he was fearless right there. Did a great job taking it to the rack. And some great concentration to finish strong.
The Fighting Illini are a pretty good free throw shooting team, Dick.
You love to see a team take pride in shooting a high percentage from the line.
Second shot is good. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
We're ready to get things back going again after the timeout. Zone offense now. He takes the fadeaway. It won't fall. And the clock stopped with a foul.
I can't emphasize it enough, Brad. It's important to get to the charity stripe.
They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vital.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
Second one is good. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
McGee receives the ball.
Double team now, bad angle.
He puts it up at the horn. Off the mark with a shot. Well, before we go any further, let's see who came in as our players of the game today.
Only one will walk away with the win, but both these kids gave it everything they had, and it was great to watch them compete.
Hello, fans. I'm Brad Nessler alongside my colleague Dick Vitale. We're here to call tonight's matchup between the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
I tell you, Brad Nessler, check out the matchup at center. These young men are really fun to watch and can definitely put up some big numbers. Definitely a matchup we should keep an eye on. Brad, I can feel the heat pumping into this one already. This rivalry is ready to kick off a whole new chapter. We got two of the hottest teams in college basketball about to go head-to-head in this one. I'm ready, baby.
That's right, Dick. Sparks have really been flying ever since word of this matchup hit the papers. In the lane, and score it. Takes it strong to the hoop.
I tell you, I like the way this kid uses his body, Brad. He's the type of guy you want in your roster. When you want that inside presence, his size and power is an asset.
Off the mark. Both teams looking to get things going here. Number 11 receives the ball. They'll work it around the arc. He attempts the three. Missed the jumper. Gave it up. And he gets the rejection.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
For the bucket. Jumper won't go. On the left side. Kicks it out. Loose ball kept in. Erickson picks up he cashed in on the layup and gets the foul.
He knew he was going to get fouled, Brad, but he took the hit like a man.
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Can he hit the free throw and get the three-point play? He got it. A great trap initiated by the defense. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Sanford handles the feed. Working it around the perimeter. Tries for two. It sticks. Our three-prong attack tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brad Nessler with Dick Vitale and our friend EA Aaron Andrews checking in from the sideline. Moss receives the pass. Moving it around the perimeter. Goes up. The missed shot. That one finds its way out of bounds, but we'll keep it right here. Here we go. From the corner. Nope. The Aggies can't afford to have him pick up too many more fouls. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Steps to the line for the freebie. Cashed it in.
Takes those free throws count. Let's go back on that campus. Says BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
On the outside. Definitely a foul. That layup will count for two, plus the harm.
Hey, he sized the defender up and protected the ball going in for the layup. Boy, was that beautiful.
And here's a look at the first-year play.
Playing at this level can be a tough adjustment for some kids. Others make the jump look easy. It all depends on what kind of team you have around you and how hard you are willing to work to get better.
For two, he gets it to go. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Aaron?
Coach has been pretty active over here on the sideline, providing some quality feedback to his players. I overheard him saying that he really likes the manner in which they've been playing. The up-tempo style is what they're known for and what they've been demonstrating so far. Don't look for that to change.
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, and our sideline reporter, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job, EA. On the dribble, gives it up. There's a double team waiting there. For the bucket. They're not doing a very good job of finding the hoop tonight, Dick.
Well, they're not working the ball around. They're not finding the open man.
pack it inside. He puts up the J and come up short. Wiggins handles the pass. Trying to feed inside. Puts it on the floor and up and under. Off the mark. Might be a ball screen here, Dick.
Well, you got to use that screen. Hey, how the dribbler uses the screen is important in a pick and roll situation.
Wiggins handles the feed. Gave it up. He blocks the shot. Moss. His modest performance is bringing down his confidence level.
Emotionally, he needs some inspiration.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Dick and Brad, I'm sure you can hear and see Coach yelling from the sidelines. He wants the team to start forcing the issue on offense. In his opinion, the tempo needs to increase. Based on his team's personnel and his coaching philosophy, I guess he feels that this will give his team a better chance at getting the win. Guys?
That's, of course, Aaron Andrews, our correspondent on the sideline. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
He tries to knock down the three. Knocks it down. A little two-man action. Controlling the ball from left of the circle. And he missed. Goes up for two. He hits it. Low block. Tries for two. He nails the shot. Both teams are looking to get something going here. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Opportunity now for an easy one. Gets the first shot.
Converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
For two. Nope. Wiggins handles the pass.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. He gets that ball in the low block and immediately goes with a shot. Tickles a twine. On the dribble, gives it up. Shoots from outside. Not a great decision there to shoot the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking there.
Fires away. Missed it. Takes the jumper. It'd be nice if he could get some assistance out there. That young man is doing it all for his team right now.
If he keeps this up, he may collapse. His teammates must pick it up.
He shoots from downtown. Can't connect. Gave it up. Had his shot blocked. Out of bounds, and we're not going anywhere.
Up and inside.
Takes the shot. Off the mark. On the inside. Goes up for two. Gets it to go. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. And it's knocked loose. He tips it out for the steal.
This guy is everywhere.
Wiggins receives the ball. He shoots from right of the circle. Perfectly executed. Timeout on the floor, folks. More ESPN coverage coming up right after this. Great hustle. On the dribble, gives it up. He fires away. And nice looking jumper in the lane. Gave it up. Tries to turn, and the defense comes up with a play.
What a terrific play to stop that spin move.
What kind of player do you need in order to play up-tempo, Dick?
Definitely. They like to take it to you, and they do it with speed, which is tough to keep up with. A frantic pace is definitely to their advantage.
Check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us, Erin.
If you haven't noticed, the coaching staff really wants the team to get it going. They've been pleading with their players, get it going, speed up the pace. Up-tempo is what they're all about, and the coaching staff would like for them to get back on track.
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, providing that additional insight.
It looks as though they have a shooter spotting up.
Puts up the J. Jumper won't go. Tries for two. Scorches the net. Down inside. Will take the shot. Off the glass and no good. Working around the perimeter. From the top of the circle. Can't get the shot to go. Wiggins handles the pass. Dick, he's just taking too many bad shots.
And I don't think he's done yet, Brad.
Fisher receives the pass. Had a momentary look from three-point land. To shoot now. Count that as a personal foul. Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
These rivalry games are always exciting, even more so when the score is as close as this one is.
You know, Brad, I think we expected this. You have two teams that don't want to lose, especially to each other. Both teams came out prepared here in the first half.
the shot. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
They've got him right where they want him, Richard. On the dribble, gives it up. Good defensive stance there against the spin. Gets the rejection.
He anticipated a pass well.
Both teams looking to get things going here. Looking for a good shot for three. He's typically a good shooter.
Yeah, but not tonight. He's got to accept that.
Busts the J. Number 34 gets the ball. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block. Look at that spacing.
He shoots from the corner. In and out. Gave it up. Jumper. They got it. They work it around the perimeter. For two. Off the glass and no good. On the dribble, gives it up. There's the rejection. About 7 minutes remaining on the game clock. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
Now they work it around the perimeter. He tries the fall away. Off the glass and no good. On the right side. Puts up the jumper. What do you think, Dick?
They need a timeout here, Brad.
On the outside. Takes his jumper, knocks it down. Rivers receives the ball, goes up with it, busts the jumper. Arm and foul. I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
You can never have enough leadership on your roster. If you're a coach who's lucky enough to have a couple of upperclassmen, you're definitely at an advantage.
It's the first. Either. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
Goes in. Goes up for two. He buries it. This guy can really score in a variety of ways down in the low block, Dick.
They like his game because he can play with his back toward the basket and he can shoot it from 12 to 15 feet.
Looking for a good shot. Nice hops. 5 minutes remaining in the game clock. He goes for three. They get it to go. On the left side. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Here's the offensive drop step in the low. Nice rejection. Cross court. He takes the three, scores it. They work the perimeter.
What a great steal. Defensive player was really right on top of that basketball.
They'll work it around the arc. He rejects it. Out on the wing. Puts it on the floor and up and under. About 4 minutes remaining on the game clock. Strong rebound.
Good rebound position. As soon as you get that defensive rebound, you should be looking to push the ball. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
He shoots from the top of the circle. Missed the jumper. For two. Off the glass and no good. Now trying to feed the low block for the bucket. He nails the bucket. Didn't look like anything was going to keep him from the basket there, Dick.
Doing a wonderful job putting the ball on the floor and getting into the painted area.
Working it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Change of possession. Moss has been a force on the court today, Dick.
I tell you, Brad, he's been awesome, baby. He's a PTP'er. I tell you, what a great performance.
Inbounds play on the baseline. Minutes left on the game clock. Bender handles the pass. He shoots from outside. Can't connect. Moving it around the perimeter. He attempts the jump shot. Nails the jumper. Inside. He pulls up with a jumper. Misses a shot from just inches away. Blocked. Nice job defensively. 2 minutes left on the game clock. He makes the block. Off the mark. For two. He's money with the shot. Gave it up. With the jumper. Off the mark. On the left side. On the outside. With the J. Missed it. About a minute remaining. And it's knocked away. Great block.
There's the trap.
On the dribble, gives it up. Ten seconds on the shot clock. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
Goes up for two. Only inches away and still missed the shot. Works the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
The turn, a fadeaway jumper. And come up short. Bender handles the feed. With the big shot. The missed shot. At the half, the Aggies are trailing by 6. Texas A&M has had a tough time getting the ball to drop in the first half, partner.
It looks as though the rim shrunk. I'm telling you, man, they're having a tough time. They can't buy a basket.
This game is definitely about rivalry. Let's go courtside to Aaron Andrews.
Well, Brad, this game has been full of emotion, and for now, the second half is about channeling that energy so that the performance isn't compromised. The first half is in the books, so watch for execution and team play to really step up.
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent, as usual, providing that extra bit of insight. An errant pass out of bounds for the turnover.
Well, you could have got the two factors. One, great team defense. Number two, lack of communication offensively, not in rhythm and sync.
Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. Number 11 takes the feed. Here comes the ball screen. We approach 10 seconds now on the shot clock. For two, off the glass and no good. Inside. With a bucket, off the glass and no good. He gets it to fall. Up with a shot, knocks it down. Looks like the defender's a little bit tired out there.
This is no time to be tired. Get a sub if you need a break. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important than how talented guards that they have.
Yeah, that helps. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Tough team to foul because they shoot such a good percentage from the line.
Too many games are lost from a charity strike. As a coach, it's good knowing that you have players on your roster who can knock them down.
And he got them both. Nick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
Trying to feed the low block. Little two-man action. Goes up for two. With a layup.
Get out of the way, baby. That was absolutely sensational.
Tries the jumper. Jumper won't go. Gave it up. He shoots the jumper. I wonder if he's ever going to get any help from his teammates, Dick. He's doing it all and then some.
He's obviously carrying his team, Brad. His teammates need to follow his lead and join in on the action.
Tries for two. Makes it.
Little two-man game there, Brad.
On the dribble, gives it up. About 10 seconds left in the shot clock. With the big shot, off the glass and no good. He draws a foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
It's tough when almost everyone on the floor can knock down their free throws.
Hey, that means that they're doing a good job of practicing free throws.
At the charity stripe. Oh, this man's in trouble. Fed the low block. They move it into the front court. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. Pushes it up. For two. Goes. It's an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Tough team to foul because they shoot such a good percentage from the line.
Too many games are lost from the charity stripe. As a coach, it's good knowing that you have players on your roster who can knock them down.
They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
Puts up the tray. Poor decision. He has no business taking that shot.
Yeah, that's horrible, Mr. Nessler. Horrible shot selection.
Obvious foul. There's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots. I think it's important to get to the free throw line, Brad. It demonstrates that you're playing aggressively and that you're not settling for the jumper.
Shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
It's tough when almost everyone on the floor can knock down their free throws.
Well, you know, when a team shoots a high percentage from the foul line, it means that they realize the importance of free throws.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, NBN.
They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
Great trap, Brad. Coming inside.
For the bucket. He gets that one to fall. Work it inside, and he tries a drop step. Defensively, nice job.
Great job using his footwork defensively to beat him to the spot.
Erickson receives the pass. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. He drains it. That was a great delivery on the back cut, Dick.
I'll tell you, what a great play. That's coaching. That's teaching. That's terrific execution. The backdoor cut from the weak side.
He takes the three. And, Dick, no one can really find the touch from beyond the arc.
Hey, this is one of those nights that no matter how open you are, you just can't put it in, baby.
From three-point range. He misses the jumper. For the bucket. He makes the shot. Gave it up. Thinks about the shot. He puts up the J. Nope. What are some of the things that up-tempo teams will look to do, Dick?
Up-tempo teams really want to put pressure on a defense. They want to create tempo in the game, and they want the tempo to be at a high pace.
The shooting guard gets the ball. They're working around the perimeter. He attempts the trifecta, busts the jumper. The Longhorns did a great job there of penetrating and then kicking the ball outside.
Different kind of two-man game right there. One guy drives and passes, one guy catches and shoots.
Trying to feed the low block.
A lot of good things happen when you bring the ball down to the inside.
When you're known as a slasher, the defense has to be ready for your drive.
He uses his athleticism to get to the painted area and causes lots of problems for the defense.
Goes up for two. Can't put it down.
The athleticism in some of these kids, Brad, I'll tell you, it's incredible.
Tries for two. Drains it. Wow, what a finish on that back cut.
Brad, those are the type of reads you look for in practice. Got to think right now. Got to focus defensively.
Now that young guy just can't continue to pick up fouls. They need him in the game. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
He'll visit the charity stripe. Makes the first. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones. Makes those free throws count. He wants to go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Well, this man's in trouble. That trap could spell some trouble. And the strip gets a hand in the way. Takes the pass in the paint. Takes the jumper. They get it to go. Way out on top. Controlling the ball. He drains the shot. Erickson receives the pass. Had a momentary look from three-point land. He goes up with it. Scorches the net with a J. He attempts the jump shot. Off the mark. Wiggins receives the pass. Looking for a good shot. Off the mark. Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Got it.
Number 34.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. He puts up the three ball. He has taken his team completely out of this game.
These young guys have to remember to let the game come to you. Don't force the action.
Got it in the low block. Puts up the jumper. Nails a sweet jumper.
River, 4-2. The assist to Fisher.
Way out on top. Controlling the ball. He pulls up with a jumper. Nails the jumper.
4-2. The assist to Erickson.
They go into the low block, and now there's a whistle and a foul. The layup counts and the foul.
He went hard to the hoop, knowing he was going to get fouled.
We've got two rivals here. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews. Aaron, the tide's turned in this rivalry, it looks like. It started off relatively close, and now it's a double-digit ball game.
Thanks, Brad. What was once a ball game has now opened up. An offensive spurt and a few defensive stops will change things in a hurry. Do they have enough left in the tank to overcome this deficit, though? Yes, it's a rivalry, but there's a lot at stake. Can they do it?
Thanks, Aaron. Foul charge. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Erickson steps to the line for the first time. First shot is good. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad. He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Alley-oop. For two. Off the glass and no good.
Trying to go inside.
For the bucket. Off the glass and no good.
Look at that spacing.
He tries the jumper. And score it.
Hillman, 4-2. The assist to Fisher.
Working around the perimeter. Owen makes the shot. Goes up for two. He's not getting himself in position for the good shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much. One-on-one. Terrific block shot, though. He's a dominator blocking shots on the interior. Turnover by the freshman.
From the corner.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Around 8 minutes remaining. Now they work it around the perimeter. For two. He doesn't get the hoop. Off the glass and no good. With a great block. On the dribble, gives it up. For the bucket. The shot's off target. The Aggies pushing the ball in transition. Too much. That's a foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Now here we have a look at one of the sophomores for this team.
Well, Brad, he's still mature. With your underclassmen, it's about improvement day by day, year after year.
He goes to the line for the first time. He hits it. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
He sinks them both. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
We're at the 7-minute mark. Got it down to
Puck shot usually creates momentum and opportunities.
on the left side. Gave it up. Bad decision there by the freshman. On the dribble, gives it up. He gets the rejection. On the right side. On the outside. He shoots the jumper. Nails the J.
Number 37, 4-2. The assistant Harrison.
Looking for a good shot. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Henderson receives the ball. 6 minutes left on the game clock. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. On the left side. For two. You betcha. The Longhorns are getting some great opportunities to score when they get
Wings and a low block, Brad. They did a great job of using the...
They work the Aggies have one thing going for them, and that's the fact that they're an up-tempo team. They've got to crank it up another notch in order to cut into this lead.
The score and clock are not on their side, so the level of urgency must raise tenfold. They can't score, Brad, but can they do it now with their backs against the wall?
From right in the circle, plus the jumper.
Number 4-2. The assistant Hillman.
In the post, he puts up the J. He buries the jumper.
4-2. The assistant Number 37.
They're working around the arc. He's called for charging.
What toughness!
The Longhorns have been getting it done tonight in a lot of different ways.
This team is playing great team basketball. They're making it really tough for the opposition. If they can't keep this up, they'll all be happy once the final buzzer sounds.
About 4 minutes remaining. Woodson picks up the defensive foul. Second personal foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
He goes to the free throw line. Hits the first shot. They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
Misses the second shot.
Bad decision there by